Seyer, real strong bowler for 9.
Jean is a superstar here. She's been around for a while. She's been here bowling for about 18 years, and I've known Jean for quite a while. And she gets right underneath the ball and goes right at it and rolls the tar out of that ball right from the foul line all the way through. And she's cross alley. Nice, slow, deliberate steps. Good deep knee bend.
And for the conversion.
And she's been doing that for a long time. Just a smooth approach. And Sherry Young. Wow, what missed the 7?
I don't know. She throws a strong ball. Both these ladies can really crank some strikes out. Sherry's from Covington, Kentucky. She has 6 children, and one's named after you, I'm sure, Eddie.
And she's on this.
Oh, and she got it.
She went a little more direct with that. You know, the difference between these two young ladies is one picks out an imaginary line from the foul line straight on up through the 1-3, and then doesn't play for much of a break on the ball, where Jeannie will roll and play for a little hook. And that's got to be wide.
And it was.
And again, when you leave anything along with that head pin, you're looking for trouble. You can actually, like you said one week, you can make a good shot here and leave the 4. Or as we saw recently, you can slide the head pin around it. But not this time.
Well, it looked like Sherry set that ball right on the channel edge.
Just took a good angle on the 1-2.
Well, here's Jeannie. She's a 4-step. She wrote a stop bowler.
I noticed she bowls here Super Bowl in the bowlerette league. And if you get a good picture of Jean's concentration, nice slow delivery. Look at the knee bend there.
Look at the pin count there, and there's the solid 10.
One thing about Jeannie, she has a lot of fun no matter where she's at. I was involved with Jeannie and her girls team, and they bowled some men, and they beat them, and then the men challenged them for a beer match, and they beat them again.
Remind me never to challenge her, especially with these numbers.
If you notice her feet, she's got it pointed right at the target, and her shoulders are right square at the target, and the ball's on the target.
Excellent ball.
And that is a clinic on spare shooting.
Well, she had some good numbers to get here. She rolled a 167, then 2 200s in a row, a 205 and a 219. Some good numbers.
You know, in the audience today, we got Pam Sears, who was the queen of TV bowling for a good many weeks. It was like 5 weeks in a row.
And I just could hear her in the background shouting some encouragement out to Jean.
Yeah, that little faint voice comes from a young lady who averages 193, Pam Sears, and soon to become a mother. She was kidding me. She said, "I hear the remarks that you make about pregnant women bowling well." She said, "In my case, I bowl terrible." And that's an excellent shot. Do you notice she took the half left move for a pin that was half right, which is a perfect way to go.
Would you put her in the class of the full rollers like yourself?
No, she's outside.
Here's Sherry. And there it is, the first strike of the championship match, and Sherry Young takes a 4-pin lead. Sherry bowls in the Monday Late League, the Super Ladies Classic, and they are super.
Nice, slow, deliberate approach. Good knee bend.
And she gets to count for a double. So she knows how to put them together.
Well, it's the old saying, in baseball, if you're swinging, you're dangerous, and in bowling, if you're on the top of that head pin somewhere, you're dangerous.
So I guess I'm classified as not a dangerous bowler.
Oh, you're doing fine.
Here's Jeannie. And
gotta have a break.
Oh, the 10 did kick out.
And she got the break that she was looking for.
The 5 was thinking about it, shaking it out a little bit, but it said never happened.
She'll roll her normal strike ball.
Nobody misses it. Nobody. And there's Jean's example. Let's see here. If Jean can get her first strike, I say she will, because she's been right in the 1-3 pocket on the 17th board on 7 twice without any luck. But this will be her ball, Eddie. How can you shut a good bowler like Jean down?
You're not, because I just love the way she just stands there, nice and relaxed, nice, slow, steady first step, and then gets off and hits that ball.
Oh.
Tell you the truth, she's rolling so much ball, she's going to have to make a move to her left. A tip to you bowlers out there in the audience, if you're running into headpin problems, hooking high into the headpin, always move into the direction that the ball is hooking. Move to your left. She'll go for the 2.
And there it's the 2. You know, Eddie, each week there's more entries in the Super Bowl TV Merit qualifying, and it's a real credit to this tournament. It's really gaining recognition. And 1 out of every 5 people cash.
As soon as I make a mention that as long as she's on the headpin, she's dangerous, she goes to the right. But again, she leaves herself a nice, easy spare. She just stay on the right side of the headpin and everything will take its course as long as she doesn't hit too light. And on it.
Excellent shot. Sherry Young. Last week our winner was Sandy Creech. She rolled a 2-1-6. Not too bad.
And who's the man we have on the show this week?
Roger the Dodger Crawford, our Marine.
And Dallas Creech. Sheer power.
Boy, power it is.
Now let's see if Jeannie will make a little adjustment here.
Well, she's minus 26.
In the eyes of concentration.
And
she did move in just a tad, and she somewhere in between the 2 is going to be a good shot for her, and there's still room.
the double wood.
And again, to the viewing audience, the 2 pin will take care of itself. She has to get on top of that 8.
And on top of it, she was.
They went off like they were tied together.
Yeah, they did. Well, it's time for Jean to get a strike. She's minus 26, and we're in the top of the 7th. Jean is an Erlanger resident. Her highest game was a 268.
Look at the dots revolution. Pow,
There it is.
That is a different kind of power. That's power in the roll of the ball.
Well, I predicted lane 7 was her lane last time, but she proved me right this time. Sherry working on one,
This is a big pitch for Sherry. And she just hit a little bit high. Got a little over anxious.
She can fill them up. She'll be sitting real good.
You know, sometimes you don't see this too often. This setup here, the 6-9. But she has to cover it all with the ball, unless she gets on the other side of the 6. All with the ball. I think this is Sherry's first time anywhere on TV, and she's handling it like a veteran up there. And I'm sure her heart's pounding 90 miles an hour.
Her last 2 balls on 7 have been strikes. Make that 3. 3 in a row on lane 7. Sherry Young.
And if Jeannie's going to do anything, she's going to have to capitalize on this next pitch. Because it's moving day. There's a good look at the slow footwork, just nice and slow. And as she approaches the foul line, she increases the speed.
There's a double. That could put her back in it if she gets a 3rd one, Eddie.
And she's getting a little loose out here. She's enjoying it, I'll tell you.
She's not nervous. She's just laughing, having a good old time. Look at that. That's what it's all about, though.
She's a fun person. The eyes of a veteran. Nice push away. And she lost the ball right at the foul line. She lost it, and she knows it.
It almost paid off, though.
Just right at the bottom of the swing. She just missed a hit with the fingers. And that's where the fingers have to be applied to the ball to get the proper revs. Right at the bottom of the swing. Like that shot.
There's her shot. Beautiful. Sherry Young plus 17. Bottom of the 9th. And that looks like that'll lock this match up. That'll lock a lot of matches up.
That is awesome. I used to be a pin boy, but not on that shot I wasn't.
Couldn't find the pins. What's left of them?
I wouldn't worry about finding the pin, I'd worry about finding me. And a good shot here. And the fun person Jeannie is. Jeannie hollered up, hold the stick. That's one thing I love about the game of bowling. You always want to see your opponent bowl well, but then you want to bowl a little bit better. And beat them with their best game and your best game.
And she holds the stick. So she gets an X here. She'll finish with a 241. That would be our highest women's game ever. The highest game, and before that was in our first week in the championship match. Connie Block rolled a 238.
And Pam, I got Pam on the line. And Jeannie looked up at me and says, "Why me, Lord?"
And there it is, a 240. Sherry Young.
Sherry just looked at her and says, "Bat it out." And Jeannie says, "I'll try. I'll give it my best." Very nice, slow, steady approach.
And the 5 just is not cooperating. She'll finish with a 200 plus.
Again, she's just going to execute a normal strike shot.
So Sherry Young, a 3rd place qualifier on television, prevails, and she will win it. An X here would bring a 214. 214.
And that's a nice neighborhood to be in.
Oh,
Anytime
sure.
you shoot 214 and lose, there's nothing to pout about there. There's no defense in this game. All you can do is do your best.
Let's see Jean's best right here. There's her best. What a way to finish. A class act from these ladies. So Sherry Young in week 5 prevails. She rolls a 240 over Jean Sayer's 214. And we'll be back with some experienced gentlemen right after this.